Okay. What's up, guys? Phoenix here, and this video we're going to be talking about kind of a weird new card that's being spoiled and released in Japan in the new starter deck, structure deck, Yugi, whatever it's actually called. It's a new Yugi, either starter or structure deck. Can't remember exactly what it's called, but as if we didn't already have enough of these motherfuckers, we are getting another new Kuriboh card, and this one, kind of interesting. Kind of interesting in the way it works. It looks very Arabic, if I can say that without offending anyone in 2016. But yeah, for some reason it's 2016 and we're getting yet a new Kuriboh card when we already have a fuck ton of these. But anyway, Kuribohrn. So it's a pun on, reborn itself, but, implemented into the name of the Kuriboh, Kuribohrn. And it is, just your standard Kuriboh, level 1 fiend effect monster, 300 attack, 200 defense. And its effect is, at the end of battle phase, you can discard this card, then target one monster in your graveyard that was destroyed by battle and sent there this turn. Special summon it. So, okay, if you have a monster that was, killed in battle this turn, at the end of the battle phase, you discard this card, revive it. Neat. So it's kind of a monster reborn that's incredibly situational in that sort of aspect and regard. So, I can respect it there. And then its second effect is, when an opponent's monster declares an attack, you can banish this card from your graveyard, then target any number of Kuriboh monsters in your graveyard, special summon them. So, what we have here is we have another card that's sort of like Rainbow Kuriboh and how it operates, except it actually just allows you to flood with Kuribohs. So for any reason you're playing more than one Kuriboh, and those are in the graveyard, you can special summon up to 5 of them. So, what we have is the lovely people over at the organization have decided to give us a complete list of the Kuriboh cards that this card can summon from grave with its second effect, and also listing off which ones can't. So, the targets for its second effect are Clear Kuriboh, Regular Kuriboh, Sphere Kuriboh, Relink Kuriboh, Junk Kuriboh, Rainbow Kuriboh, Wing Kuriboh, and Wing Kuriboh level 9. So you have 8 different targets for its secondary effect. And then the other poor 5 Kuribohs that are not a target for this is Wing Kuriboh level 10, for obvious reasons. Curry Bandit, obviously, it's not a Kuriboh. Kuribohrn, which is obvious as well, it's not a Kuriboh. Curry Photon, and then Curry Volt, for the same reasons. They are not Kuriboh. They do not have Kuriboh in their name. They're Kuriboh cards, but they do not have Kuriboh in their name. Kuriboh! But, yeah, this card, I think this card's really weird. I think we could have done without a new Kuriboh card, to be completely honest with you. This card is definitely... Why the hell do we have... One, why do we have, 12 Kuribohs? Why is that the thing? 2, why are we getting another Kuriboh in 2016? This could easily have been a better suited, legacy support card for one of Yugi's themes or something like that would have been able to get, more support. This is easily something that could have been something different. So, kind of on the fence on this card. I do like the fact that it does allow you to special summon cards from your grave when they died by battle. You do have to wait until the end of the battle phase, so that's a little unfortunate, but ultimately I don't see its second effect ever coming up. Because, well, I find it's interesting that that on the list that the organization gave, they didn't include this card on that list because the way its name is spelled, it has Kuriboh in it and then RN, so it's Kuribohrn. But it does have the word Kuriboh in it. So, this should be a target for its own effect, for its own secondary effect. But for some reason, it's not on either of the lists that the organization provided. But then again, they also have written it on their site as Reborn Kuriboh. So if this card is actually... well, even then, they should have included it on the list. Which I find very, very interesting. So, in any way, this should be a target for its own second effect, but it's not listed. So I'm going to go out on a limb here and say that this is a target for its own second effect, in which case, that does make it, more likely that it would be able to resolve it, because, you'd be able to have... if you wanted to play this card, you're likely going to want to play 2 or 3 of it because of the fact that it is just a situational monster reborn for stuff. So, card dies, discard this, bring it back. Seems like it has some interesting synergy there. But then, if you have a few of these in grave, like 1 or 2 of them, or all 3 of them, then you're able to banish it from grave and special summon the other copies of itself. At least I would assume that's the case. There's nothing that tells me... There's nothing that's just, glaring out at me that says you can't. And then there's nothing, written that I see that says, yes, you can. So, I would assume that you can, because of the fact that it has Kuriboh in both of its assumed translated names. It has the actual spelling Kuriboh out there. So, seems possible there that could be the case, but overall, it's still just... It's a new Kuriboh card in 2016. Like, why? That's my biggest gripe, but I don't know. I want to know what you guys think about this card in the comments down below. I think it's very, very weird, very unnecessary. It's kind of cool with its artwork, but it just, I don't know. I like the fact that it can bring back things that were destroyed, but I don't like the fact that it has to wait till the end of the battle phase. I wish, like, if it was destroyed, period, you could discard this card and bring the card back. So, like, if a card was destroyed by card effect, you could then just, you know, on a new chain, discard this, bring it back. Stuff like that. Could have definitely been better, because it is very fair in what it does. But that's my own personal opinion. But anyway, I want to know what you guys think about this card in the comments down below, as per usual. Other than that, as always, guys, thanks for watching. Like, comment, subscribe to all the nonsense you usually do. Links are in the description to my Facebook and Twitch links if you want to check those out. If there's any card you want me to discuss from any of the new sets, just comment it down below, and I'll definitely take a look at it if it's something I haven't already done. I'm looking for different things that people want my opinions on cards in general. But other than that, if you want to support me, clicking ads on my videos and disabling ad blocking and view my videos is the best way to support me, and it would help out a ton, and it'd be really cool of you if you could take a few seconds out of your day to do that sort of thing to help me out. You'd have my eternal gratitude, especially if you disable your ad block for a few seconds, then click an ad, and then enable it when you're done. Like, that would be a huge help, because this is essentially a form of income for me at this point, and this is sort of part of how I make my living. Even though I do have an actual real-life job, this is something that I do to get extra money to try and, you know, save up for my future, you know, careers, whatever, opening businesses, whatever I decide to do with my future time and my future life. So, there is that. But other than that, that's all for this video, and as always, guys, take care.